Hello, my dear students. I am Lakshmi Shapiyar, Assistant Professor of English, Government First Grade College, Jirisave, Chandrapatna Taluk, Assam District. In this session, we shall discuss about annotations from the play The Tempest. Let us learn what does annotation mean first. An annotation is a brief note on the given lines from the play. An annotation means a brief note on the given lines from the play. For example, some important lines are given from the play to explain. We should explain the given lines in detail. The goal of an annotation is to briefly summarize the source and or explain why it is important for a topic. The second question is that what's the goal of an annotation? Here we should analyze the significance of the given lines in detail. The goal of an annotation is to summarize the given lines. They are typically a single concise paragraph but might be longer if you are summarizing and evaluating. When annotations are asked as questions, they are concise in size, but when we summarize the given paragraph, annotations become lengthy. Annotations can be written in a variety of different ways, and it's important to consider the style you are going to use. Annotations can be interpreted in different ways, and it is significant to follow the style when we summarize annotations. Are you simply summarizing the sources or evaluating them? How does the source influence your understanding of the topic? Here we can understand a text better when we interpret annotations. Annotations help students to understand a play better, and it becomes easy to evaluate the topic when we interpret annotations. So let's see how to analyze annotations. In the very beginning, we have to write that from which play the lines are taken and who has written that particular play. For example, if an annotation is given like this: you taught me language, and my profit on it is I know how to curse the red plague rid you for learning me your language. It's very important to mention the name of the play and its writer in the very beginning of analyzing an annotation. For example, while analyzing an annotation, we have to follow some rules. What are the rules to be followed while explaining annotations? What's the first rule? The first rule is we have to mention in the very beginning the name of the play and its writer. For example, the above lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. From which play the lines are taken and who has written that play? Here the lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. What's the first rule? We have to mention the name of the play and its writer. Secondly, we have to mention that in which act and scene the lines are appeared. For example, when we consider the above lines, you taught me language and my profit on it. The above lines appear in Act 1, Scene 2 of the play The Tempest. The above lines are appeared in Act 1, Scene 2 of the play The Tempest. The second rule is we have to mention the act and scene in which the lines are appeared. What's the third rule? Then we should mention that who has told the above lines to whom. For instance, these lines are told by Caliban to Miranda. We have already discussed two rules. What is the third rule? The third rule is who has told the above lines to whom. Here Caliban has told the above lines to Miranda. What's the fourth rule? Finally, we should explain the above lines as who is Caliban, who is Miranda, why and in which context Caliban has told the above lines, and what is Miranda's response to Caliban's words? The fourth rule is who has told, why he has told, in which context he has told that lines. That's very important. We have to follow four rules. First one is the name of the play and its writer. Second one is in which act and which scene the lines are appeared. Third one is who has told the above lines to whom. Fourth one is in which context, who has told, why he has told the lines to whom. We have to explain the above lines. That's the fourth rule. When we come to fourth rule, for example, this speech delivered by Caliban to Prospero and Miranda makes clear in a very concise form the vexed relationship between the colonized and the colonizer that lies at the heart of this play. Here, colonizer is Prospero, colonized is Caliban, the son of a witch, which is none other than Sycorax. Who is the son of Sycorax? Son of Sycorax is Caliban, perhaps half man and half monster. His name. Here, he is not a complete man. Caliban is not a complete man. He is half man and half monster. His name, a near anagram of cannibal. His name indirectly says anagram of cannibal. Cannibal means a person who eats human flesh. That means he is a savage. He is a uncivilized. Here Caliban was uncivilized. He is savage. Caliban is an archetypal savage figure in a play that is much concerned with colonization and the controlling of wild environments. Here Caliban was behaving like a savage. Prospero and Miranda tried to change him. Miranda tried to teach him a language. Now he is saying that you taught me language and my profit on it. He said know how to curse. Miranda tried to teach him a language, but what he has been learning is he has been learning how to curse others, how to scold others. Caliban and Prospero have different narratives to explain their current relationship. Caliban sees Prospero as purely oppressive, while Prospero claims that he has cared for and educated Caliban, or did until Caliban tried to rape Miranda. Here they are enemies. Caliban and Prospero are enemies because Caliban thinks that Prospero is trying to oppress Caliban. Prospero thinks that he is educating Caliban, but what Caliban has done, he has tried to rape Miranda, but Prospero has prevented him from raping Miranda. Prospero's narrative is one in which Caliban remains ungrateful for the help and civilization he has received from the Milanese Duke. Prospero has come from Milan and he tried to educate Caliban, but it was no use. Language for Prospero and Miranda is a means to know oneself, and Caliban has, in their view, shown nothing but scorn for this precious gift. In this world, in the present world, language is very important to know each other, to communicate. Therefore, both Prospero and Miranda teach him a language, but he is not ready to learn. Caliban is not ready to learn. Self-knowledge for Caliban, however, is not empowering. It is only a constant reminder of how he is different from Miranda and Prospero, and how they have changed him from what he was. He is not ready to change. Caliban is not ready to change. Caliban's only hope for an identity separate from those who have invaded his home is to use what they have given him against them. In this way, we can analyze an annotation from the play. First, we have to mention the name of the play and its writer. Second, in which act and which scene the lines are appeared. Third one, who has told the above lines to whom. Fourth one, we have to explain the lines. Here, Caliban is cursing Miranda because she taught him a language, and he curses, Caliban curses that the red plague rid you. He is saying that plague should kill Miranda for learning me your language. Your language is worst. Caliban says that Miranda's language is worst. In this way, you can analyze an annotation from the play. Now, let us explain some other annotation from the play The Tempest in the following lines. I prithee, remember I have done the worthy service, told thee no lies, made thee no mistakes, served without our grudge or grumblings. Thou did promise to bait me a full year. We have to follow the same rules and regulations for every annotation. Here also, the above lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. First rule. Second rule, the above lines appear in Act 1, Scene 2 of the play The Tempest. These lines are appeared in Act 1, Scene 2 of the play The Tempest. These lines are told by Ariel to Prospero. In first annotation, those lines were told by Caliban to Miranda. Here, these lines are told by Ariel to Prospero. Ariel addresses these words to Prospero, emphasizing his loyalty in the hopes that his master will at last grant him his freedom. I prithee. Here, Ariel requests Prospero to give him freedom because this moment reveals that Ariel has worked for Prospero not of his own will but rather as an indentured servant. Yeah, Ariel has been working for Prospero. When he has come to this island, Ariel has been working as a subordinate to Prospero. Now Ariel is requesting for liberty because Ariel has not told any lies. Ariel has not cheated Prospero. The way in which Ariel praises his request for freedom so carefully and indirectly also sheds light on the degree to which he fears Prospero, though did promise to wait me a full year. An year ago, Prospero has promised to give freedom to Ariel. Now he is demanding. Now Ariel is demanding for his freedom from Prospero. Despite being a spirit with great abilities, Ariel is ultimately no match for Prospero's deep learning in the magic arts and must therefore obey his command. Ariel is also powerful, but Ariel is not equivalent to Prospero. Therefore, Ariel is working as a subordinate under Prospero. So, the second annotation, those lines were told by Ariel to Prospero. Now, let us have a look at the third annotation. I will swear upon the bottle to be thy true subject, for the liquor is not earthly. First rule, the above lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. Second rule, the above lines are appeared in Act 2, Scene 2 of the play The Tempest. These lines are appeared in Act 2, Scene 2 of the play The Tempest. These lines are told by Caliban to Stefano. We have already discussed the words told by Caliban to Miranda. Those words were, you taught me language and my profit on is is I know how to curse. The red plague rid you for learning me your language. Now Caliban is again speaking another words. Caliban utters this oath to Stefano after enjoying his first taste of alcohol, filled with amazement and wonder at the celestial liquor. Caliban calls Stefano a brave god and swears fealty to the mysterious newcomer. I will swear upon that wattle to be thy true subject. Here, Caliban has drunk the wine given by Stefano, and Caliban considers Stefano as very brave, and Stefano is treated as God by Caliban because Caliban has drunk. Both have been drunk, and they are telling lies. They are in a mood of illusion, and Caliban is saying that I will be your subject, you will be the god of this island, you will be the king of this island. For the liquor is not earthly. With regard to Caliban's previous rejection of a man who wields power of celestial proportions, it seems surprising that he would so quickly kneel to another man simply because that man offers a divine beverage. Now, till now, Caliban was working under Prospero. He was working as a servant under Prospero, but he scolded Prospero and Miranda, and now he has decided to work under Stefano just because Stefano has given him the divine beverage. In this way, we can interpret this annotation. Now let us analyze the fourth annotation. The occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. The above lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. But the above lines are appeared in Act 2, Scene 1 of the play The Tempest. These lines are told by Antonio to Sebastian. The above lines are told by Antonio, who is an antagonist of the play The Tempest, to Sebastian. He is also a villain. Both are villains. Both are villains of the play The Tempest. Antonio is an antagonist of the play The Tempest. Antonio utters these words to Sebastian when the other members of their retinue have fallen asleep due to Ariel's charm. When Alonso, Gonzalo, all were sleeping, Antonio uttered these words. The words are, the occasion speaks thee, and my strong imagination sees a crown dropping upon thy head. Here Antonio says that I have cheated my brother Prospero to get the kingdom of Milan. In this way, you have to kill your brother. He says to Sebastian that Sebastian should kill Alonso to become the king of Naples. Here we can see that how Antonio is poisoning the mind of Sebastian. Although Antonio appears simply to be reminding Sebastian of his noble heritage, he is in fact implying that Sebastian should expedite his ascendance to the throne by killing his brother in his sleep, thereby becoming the king of Naples. At that time, Alonso was sleeping there. Now Antonio is prompting Sebastian to kill Alonso in order to become the king of Naples. Sebastian initially seems aghast at Antonio's suggestion, but he quickly grows amenable to the idea and joins the treasonous plot. In the beginning, he was not interested. Sebastian was not interested to become the king of Naples, to kill his brother Alonso, but finally he changed his mind and he has decided to kill Alonso, which was prevented by Ariel and Prospero. Now, let us analyze the another annotation. Oh wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here, how beauteous mankind is, oh brave new world that has such people in it. The above lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. First rule for every annotation. First rule for every annotation. Any annotation can be asked. We have to write in the beginning, such as the above lines have been taken from the play The Tempest, written by William Shakespeare. The above lines are appeared in Act 4, Scene 1 of the play The Tempest. These lines are appeared in Act 4, Scene 1 of the play The Tempest. These lines are told by Miranda to Alonso and other counselors when she sees Alonso and other counselors for the first time. Miranda declares these words near the end of the play, just after Prospero draws back the curtain to reveal Miranda and Ferdinand playing chess. When Prospero and Alonso, along with other counselors, are united, Prospero tells a lie. He says that my daughter has also died in the way Alonso's son has died, but he pulls the curtain. Prospero pulls the curtain. When he pulls the curtain, both Miranda and Prospero are playing chess. They are playing chess. Miranda, she has not seen any human faces except Caliban, Prospero, and Ferdinand. No, she has seen so many human faces. So many human faces, and she has been shocked to see so many different types of human faces, and she says that, oh wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here, how beauteous mankind is, so brave new world that has such people in it. In this moment, Alonso sees that his son is still alive, and Ferdinand has the same revelation about his father. Uttered in the midst of this highly emotional moment, Miranda's words embody the kind of optimism that characterizes her role in the play. In addition to the fact that her name means wonder in Latin, Miranda means wonder. Miranda's marriage to Ferdinand represents optimism about new beginnings and the possibility of a more prosperous future. She was shocked to so many human beings, and she declares that this world is so beautiful. This world is so beautiful. She says that how many goodly creatures are there here, how beauteous mankind is, oh brave new world. And in this way, we can analyze annotations. For every annotation, we have to follow four rules. First one is to write the name of the play and its writer. Second one is in which act and which scene the lines are appeared. The third rule is to write who has told the above lines to whom. Fourth one is who has told, why he has told, in which context he has told the above lines to whom, and we have to explain the lines. In this way, we can analyze, explain annotations. Thank you very much, my dear students.